Welcome to Grizzly Knits, episode 16. I'm coming to you today from Toronto, Canada, and this is my knitting and crocheting podcast. Thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new, I hope you like what you see and you stay. I have some things to share with you today. I have a bright light behind you. It's really dark here today in Toronto. It's storming, so I have my new ring light behind the camera and I haven't used it yet. So I hope it's not too bright. It looks okay from my angle, but it's like having the sun behind the camera and it's really bright. So I'll just get used to that and we will talk about knitting because that's why you're here. First, what I'm wearing today is a shawl that I made before. It's my Spindrift shawl by Helen Stewart. And the yarn is this beautiful yarn by Botanical Fibers. And it is one of my favorites just to throw on. Okay, finished objects. I only have one. It's been busy. I've been knitting, and I'll show you all the stuff, but I only have one finished product. But that's okay. I have socks. These are my shorty socks the pattern is by Earth Tones Girl, sorry. And this is her pattern, the No Fear Shorty Socks. So it's my first shorty sock pattern, and I love it. They're so comfortable and they're so great. So the yarn is the Felici in Knit Picks that I just had in my stash. And I have a few of them, so I'm really happy it turned out because I'm going to make more of them. Yeah. So I really like these. They fit great. Still on my sock kick. And so that was the only thing that I actually got finished. Okay, so you know what happens when I finish a sock? What happens? I cast on another sock in my Jenna Rose bag that I got for my birthday. That I love. So I am doing another shorty sock, but this time I really wanted to try Hermione's Everyday Socks. This is a free pattern on Ravelry. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting it to make it shorty socks, another pair of shorty socks. Now I'm really sorry, I don't know what yarn I'm using. I found it in my stash before I knew better to keep bands and write things down. But they were so pretty, I could not use them. So this is just like this plum kind of color. And I thought this went really well with the toes and the cuffs and the heels. So I started it this week, and so far it's going really well. I'll just show you there. So I'm doing these are, I think, even going to be shorter than my other socks. And I just started the heel yesterday. So they'll be like that. And whatever this yarn is, it's very soft and I'm really enjoying working with it. So that is one project I've been working on. And my next project has been my test knit that I've been working on for Autumn and Indigo. It's going to be released, I think, middle of April. And I will show you my progress on that. So it is going to be called the Peony Tea. And so far, well, this is where I was last time. I've got my own progress keeper on there. The last time I saw you guys, and I've done quite a lot. So I've split for sleeves and I'm just working on the body now. And I'm really enjoying it. It's a very mindless, easy knit once you get past all your lace. I'm loving it. And the yarns, I'm really loving these yarns. So the pink is actually Autumn and Indigo's own yarn. Oops, sorry. and it's called Girl Next Door, and it is a beautiful pink, really soft, light pink. And then I found this in my stash by Madeline Tosh. These are fingering weight, by the way, and it is called Filtered Day. I don't even know when I got this, but I'm loving these two together. The drape is great, and I'll talk more about the pattern once it's released, like I said, in April. So that's that. I'm enjoying that. And what else? Oh, okay. So I wasn't doing my 30 minutes of knitting, so I decided to get back to that. And this is my little British Columbia mug. So cute. So if you don't know, 30 minutes of knitting was coined, that hashtag or phrase, by the Crazy Sock Lady. And it's just a great way of picking up something that you've lost steam with, that you're not really that into, that you're thinking, okay, I'm never getting this done. And just committing a day, 30 minutes to just working on it. And the progress that you can make in that is mind-boggling. It's like magic. So I decided to go back to, I started a long time ago a crocheted granny blanket, and it just hasn't been something I picked up. It's with all, here, I'll just show you the basket. It's with all just ends of one ball acrylics that I've collected over the years that I just really want to use up. So I have done quite a bit with my 30 minutes. So it takes, all right, so last time I showed you, just as an example, I have my progress keeper there. Last time I showed you, I was there. So I've done probably about 3 days worth. I think it takes my 30 minutes, it takes 2 rows. Yeah. So it's slow, but it's going to, this way it's going to happen. So I'm trying to be strict with myself, and like 30 minutes, and we'll get this blanket done. And I'm already thinking about the next blanket I want to do. I have a lot of one ball acrylics because when I used to make props, you know, I didn't need large quantities of things, but now I'm not doing that anymore. I have them all sitting here. Actually, those are all acrylics. And I even have some more there's nothing like an acrylic blanket. They're cozy and squishy, and you can throw them in the washer, and yeah, they're just so perfect. This is just plain granny stripes. You can just Google on YouTube how to do that. Very easy. I realize I don't love crocheting like I do knitting, except for blankets. I love crocheting blankets. So I guess that's just what I'll stick to. But anyway, we'll see how far I get. Maybe in a few more episodes, I will show you my progress. And yeah, tell me if you're going to try 30 minutes of knitting, and what you can think that would benefit in your knitting agenda or crocheting agenda. Okay, next I have, well, I guess we're jumping into Happy Mail. I didn't really get much Happy Mail this week, which is good and bad. But I did get this. This is Noble Character Crafts. She is making project bags now. That lady, she dyes yarn, she does this, she does that. Homeschools 5 children, and now she makes project bags. And just like everything else she does, it's magnificent. I love it so much. I am also learning about myself. I like drawstring bags a lot. I think kind of more than zipper bags at this point. So it's so beautiful inside. It's got a different material inside. It's got a beautiful pocket. And I have to show you this cute little extra she puts in. It's got like a little tag or little hook, and she put some progress stitch markers on there, which was so sweet. And then you can add your own, and you always have stitch markers. Like, what an amazing idea. I love it. It stands up so nicely, and then when I want to close it, it's just so perfect. I love it. And I think she still has some in her shop. And I know she's making more eventually, so I don't know. Mother's Day is coming up. I don't know. You might want to snag one. So to celebrate a new project bag, I had to cast on a new project because that's the rule, right? So, we have to go back for a second. Last episode, I was saying I was going to make a tank top from these two gorgeous skeins of Akara yarn that I had been saving, that I wanted them to be together. These guys. They are so beautiful. First, while I'm here, I'm going to just tell you the colors. Which would be great if I wrote, there they are. Okay. This one is cream cheese muffin. And this one is coyote. And they are amazing. I love Akara yarns, and I have something to tell you about Akara yarns in a few minutes. But I decided I wasn't going to make the tank. I was looking at the reviews on Ravelry, and a lot of people said it's very big, which is fine. But I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Then I thought, I love shawls so much, and I don't have a shawl on my needles. And when I bought these originally, my first thought was shawl. So let's go back. So I hunted for a shawl, and I came up with the perfect shawl by Hoki Locatelli called Ziggy. I have to show you. Look at this. This is just so beautiful and flowy and perfect with the lace and the garter. I fell in love with it, and I'm going to do it. The lace is going to be the light color, and then the darker color is going to be the garter stitch. So I have started it, and honestly, I have loved this from row one. It's the yarn combined with the stitches. I love it. You can see how much I've done. It is so soft. Rose, how do you make this yarn? I don't know. Rose is from Akara Yarn. My name's not Rose. I'm not talking to myself. Anyway, it's gorgeous. I have one of my Progress Keepers. This is going to be a new Progress Keeper that's coming called Earth. I have some new ones that are going to be coming in the shop soon. But I'm so happy. I just love it. Yeah, I love working on it. I'm really enjoying everything I'm working on right now, which is an amazing feeling. Okay, I want to go back to Akara Yarns because I spoke to Rose, and she is so sweet, and she has offered you guys a coupon code. Yay! So it will be GrizzlieKnits 2021. GrizzlieKnits all in one, all in capitals, but I'll write it down and I'll put it in the description box below as well. And that'll allow you 15% off any purchase. So she has the most stunning yarns because I use a lot of them and I love them. She also has bracelets, and she has baskets, kind of like that basket over there. She has these gorgeous baskets, and this is good for one-time purchase, and it is good until April 16th. So thank you so much, Rose. That was so sweet of you, and happy shopping, guys, because she has such beautiful stuff. Okay, so that is that. Now, what else do I have to tell you? Oh, a winner for my pass along. So if you didn't check out last week's episode, I made a sweater. I have leftover yarn that I'd like to pass on. This yarn. So thanks guys. I had a lot of people want this yarn. I was really pleasantly surprised. It was very sweet. I will definitely do this again because I love giving you guys stuff. Anyway, I randomly pulled a winner, and the winner is AMSEWCRAFTY. And she wrote that she is going to make a sweater for her BFF because her BFF is knit worthy, which is awesome. So if she's watching, would you like to reach out to me, or I'll reach out to you? We'll figure it out and I will get that in the mail for you. And happy knitting. Excited for you. So that is about it. Let's see what else I have to chat to you about. Oh, I want to thank you. No, first I want to take a drink, then I'm going to thank you. Oh, it's so dry in here. Okay. I want to thank you for all the love and the amazing comments on my new progress keepers and stitch markers. You guys are amazing. I know some of you have bought it that are even watching, which is incredible that you support me all the ways. And yeah, I'm loving making them. I am coming out this week with a new line called Into the Night. I named it that because, and I'm let me know if you agree with this. Sometimes you should go to bed and you can't put down your knitting or your crocheting, and it's way too late. You're into the night and you're like, one more row, then I'm going to bed. And then you do, and you're like, okay, just one more row, then I'm going to bed. So I thought I'd name it Into the Night. I have done one sneak peek so far on Instagram. I'll put the picture up there. And yeah, so hopefully check out the shop this week. There'll be that new theme in the shop, and I've got some other ones up my sleeve. So just wanted to thank you again. Oh, two more things I want to tell you. One is my friend Caitlin from TheCozyMothKNITS runs a Zoom knitting virtual meet once a month. And I've been to both of them now, and I love them. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I know some of the people that I met on there watch my podcast. So hi guys. And it's great. So it's on a Saturday afternoon, and we have people from all over. So sometimes it's night for some people, sometimes it's afternoon for some people. And we are all there. We just knit, we crochet, and we talk. And it has been a really nice way of connecting. And I look forward to them. And Caitlin's amazing, and she's super sweet. And yeah, I hope she continues doing them. But I wanted to tell you, in case you didn't know about it and you'd like to join us. So please go over to Caitlin. She has her own podcast, TheCozyMothKNITS. I'll link it down below. And she always, there's information about it, but the best information I find is on Instagram. So follow her on Instagram. And she always says when the date is, and then the Zoom link and everything you need to know. So there'll probably be one in a few weeks. And yeah, I hope to see you there. That would be great. So, one last fun thing I just wanted to mention. Am I drink again? Oh, this is crazy. And there's just water in here. I find I'm a tea drinker, but it's a little bit early here, and I need water more than I need my tea. My tea comes later, and then my tea lasts all day. I have like 6 cups of tea a day because I'm part British, and that's a rule. But anyway, so it's just water. So I follow on Instagram. I just want to tell you a fun little thing. I follow on Instagram this lovely lady named Ashley, and she is AKKNITS. She used to have a little podcast, and if you want to Google or put in YouTube chats with Ashley, they're a lot of fun. They're just like probably about 5-10 minutes long, and she just shows you what she makes, but is worth it because what she makes I love her style. I love her choices. Yeah, she's amazing. But the fun thing is I wanted to tell you is Well, I don't know if you guys watch this, but on Home Edits, on Netflix, there's something called Home Edits, which is an organization show. I love organization shows. I love organizing. And so they take like things and they just organize rooms, and it's a lot of fun. She got them to come and organize her yarn stash. Can you imagine? And the yarn stash she has is gorgeous. It's amazing. But on her Instagram, on her stories, she saved it all, and you can watch them come and organize the yarn stash. And it is so, oh, it's amazing. I think I've watched it like every day for a week because it's so great. Anyway, I reached out to her last night just to let her know, is it okay if I share all this information? And she was like so sweet, of course, and said, yeah, that's great. And she's still loving how they did it. It was a little different. So anyway, go give her a try and see this amazing yarn stash and how it was organized. Oh, all my favorite things in one. Anyway, that's all I have to tell you today. I'm just looking at my notes. I think everything has been said. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, and I hope you guys are staying safe, staying sane, and knitting up things. And I love when you comment and tell me things that you're making. It's so exciting. And also, thank you so much. A lot of you give me great advice, like, go look at this, or someone said, oh, you like stripy yarn. Did you know there's a dyer in Canada that does stripy yarn? No, I didn't know that. So I love all that. You guys are amazing. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.